New York City sues Activision, targeting CEO Bobby Kotick. All right. Activision CEO Bobby Kotick rushed to secure a takeover bid from Microsoft to escape liability for misconduct at the company, a new lawsuit from New York City officials alleges. Driving the news, the suit filed in Delaware on April 26 by New York City employees' retirement system and pension funds for the city's teachers, police, and firefighters. The groups own Activision stock and believe actions by the gaming giant's management hurt the company's value. The Office of NYC's comptroller shared a public version of the suit with Axios on Monday. The details. The lawsuit in action in Delaware's Court of Chancery that allows stockholders to press companies to open their books and potentially expose wrongdoings. New York City is demanding Activision provide a long list of documents, including material related to the Microsoft deal, info on 5 possible buyers cited in Activision's official description of the sale talks, board memos, and more. Dude, these guys are gonna fuck us. These guys are gonna screw us so hard. Because I think all of us want Microsoft to buy Activision Blizzard. And it seems like the rich cunts that keep investing and investing doesn't want Microsoft to buy Activision Blizzard. Do they really want us to keep being run by Bobby Kotick? Is that what they want? That our game should just continuously be ruined by Bobby Kotick. The city has been pressing Activision for internal documents since the fall, originally to find out what CEO Bobby Kotick knew of sexual misconduct at the company. That misconduct has been subject to lawsuits and news reports since the summer. As laid out in the complaint, New York sought access to Activision's books as a basis to sue Kotick and board members for allegedly costing the company value. It expresses frustration that Kotick, already under fire, headed up rapid negotiations in late 2021 to sell the company to Microsoft. Those are the short sellers, probably? Most likely. What they're saying, given Kotick's personal responsibility and liability to Activision's broken workplace, it should have been clear to the board that he was unfit to negotiate a sale of the company, the suit says, but it wasn't. New York says the Microsoft deal, which is pending regulator approval, allows Kotick and his fellow directors a means to escape liability for their egregious breaches of fiduciary duty. It also says Microsoft's $95 per share offer undervalues the company. It does not. In fact, one might argue that $95 per share is an overvalue. What is Activision currently trading as? What is it currently trading as? 79. Dudes. Like, it's even up a little. Like, over 6 months, it's actually up over 6 months. And you guys are saying it's undervalued? I would say it's overvalued. Like, consider the games that Activision Blizzard have been releasing in the last few years. Are you truly telling me that it's undervalued? No, it's not. You guys are just greedy little fuckheads. That's what. A November investigation by the Wall Street Journal stated that Kotick knew of misconduct at the company, though an Activision spokesperson said he would not have been aware of all employee complaints. Yeah, whether he was aware of 1 or 100 doesn't matter. He was aware, right? He was aware of shit. The mobile game is going to be billion-dollar asset, true. Well, not that I care about Blizzard as an FF14 player. What was it before the lawsuits? When was the lawsuits brought? I think the lawsuits was last year. Right? Yeah, it was last year around November. That was the big drop. So it's basically sort of stabilized around what it was last year. Now, if you go back to like beginning of 2021, it was trading at 99, but then it had a steady decline. So let's go 5 years. So over the last 5 years, 2021 was particularly high, but that's when the stock market was just losing its mind. So I don't think this counts. I think you would have to look at true value more around 2020, right? So if you look at true value around 2020, you're getting to about $70, $80 per share. Microsoft is offering $95 per share, which is round about what it traded in 2021 when the stock market was out of control anyways. Then you have the announcement of the lawsuits, everything fucking drops, and now you have it sort of coming back. But as you can see, it's sort of stabilizing to pre-2021 levels. It's not going back into the massive grind for 2021. It's going back to pre-2020 levels. So I think their alleged that it's too low is moronic. I don't think it's too low. I think 95 is just fine. Kotick told the Wall Street Journal at the time that he was committed to making sure we have the most welcoming, most inclusive workplace in the industry. An Activision rep declined to address the claims in the suit. The big picture, Activision has been facing an avalanche of lawsuits and investigations since last summer, as tallied in the company's latest quarterly filing issued yesterday. One federal harassment suit settled, though facing appeals, one discrimination suit from California, one purported class action suit, 4 shareholder lawsuits consolidated to 2, 8 lawsuits over the Microsoft merger, 4 voluntarily dismissed, 220 complaints, including the one from NYC, plus an SEC investigation and insider trading inquiries from the SEC and Department of Justice. Bro. Like, could you have more things go wrong? In the span of 2 years, so many things going wrong for one company. I just really hope that this does not ruin the deal. Because Microsoft could very easily start looking at all of these lawsuits and thinking, wait, this company is way too hot to handle right now. We don't want any part of this. Because all of this is going to come down on our heads. And we're just going to pull out now. Which means we go back to Bobby Kotick being in charge. And they don't want someone else in charge? Or me, right now, Bobby Kotick can't leave, right? Because the sale of the company demands that he stays on, right? So Kotick can't leave yet. But there is a chance that Microsoft could say, look, Kotick, you're out. We want you gone now so that we can get rid of these lawsuits. Just joined. Why is Activision nuts? Dude, why aren't they? Is a better question. Yeah, it just seems like this entire deal is going up in smoke in front of our very eyes. Like, I would like to know, chat, how many of you also have this sort of horrible feeling that this deal isn't going to go through, and how many of you wanted the deal to go through? Because I am on the side, I wanted this deal to go through. I think it will still go through regardless. What makes you think that? Miracles, how you doing, bro? I think Bobby is behind this. He wants to keep the company. No. Bobby Kotick wants to sell. This was Bobby Kotick's idea to sell the company. So Kotick is definitely not behind this. He does not want to stay on. He wants to take his check and go suck some dicks or something. I don't play Blizzard games anymore, so I don't really care. I trust Microsoft more than Kotick. Me too. It will go through, just have to get through the hoops. Wanted it, and I'm sad to see it all burn to the ground by the same shit-eating fucks who caused this downfall anyway. Ninja Bear, pretty true. It will go through. If it does not, ActiBlizz stock will go to the shitter. I want Microsoft, give them a shot to do better by the brand. If they have any legal troubles, I want them to get their just desserts before they get a lifeline and somehow get out of it scot-free. Jumbo, the problem is that just desserts will ultimately mean Microsoft pulls out. When it really wants it, though, having game dev is a huge boon. Let's hope that even with all this bullshit, Microsoft is still going, we need this. We want this. So let's hope that is still the case. I mean, obviously, the sale isn't going to go through until these lawsuits are settled. I doubt it. It might, but I doubt. So let's see how long this fucking takes. I would love if Bobby Kotick got his just desserts, though. Not so much. I don't care about Activision Blizzard, because that's just a company. But if Bobby Kotick could get fucked, that would be the best news ever. But the argument is that got £30 above the share price when it was at 65. So it was at 85, then they would have been offered $115 per share. MS have bought hotter potatoes and turned it around, so I don't think MS will dip. Let's hope. Let's hope, Alex. That's all we can do right now is hope.